Never in my life did I ever think I would be able to go without foundation as a girl with so much hyperpigmentation. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation in my jawline. It's very concentrated. It's very, very dark in color. So even concealers, I honestly even have a hard time finding concealer that could cover it. But I think I've done a good job of cracking the code, of figuring out the mystery of how to be able to do a no foundation look, an everyday look, while still managing my hyperpigmentation. And if this is something you too also struggle with, or you just want to have a cute look with no foundation and a red lip, this is the video for you. Hello, love. I'm Anjuli, and I mostly create content focused on fashion, beauty, and empowerment because ultimately I want you to feel good about who you are no matter where you come from. And today we are going to be doing this no foundation, red lipstick, glowy look for hyperpigmented skin. So I hope that this video is very helpful for you, and let's get into it. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I just woke up from a nap. Okay, so if I seem like I'm dusting off the cobwebs of my voice, that would be why. So the past few days, I have been highly invested in finding a tinted moisturizer. Now, never in my life did I ever think I would be a tinted moisturizer girl, because we all know I have hyperpigmentation on the bottom half of my face. I kind of thought that I would be stuck wearing like a full face of foundation for the rest of my life, to be honest, but I have found a new tinted moisturizer that works for me. That is my skin tone. It's this one from Win Beauty, and this will actually only be my second time using it, but the fact that we found a shade match, I'm already excited for it. Do you see that blend though? Like, it just goes right in perfect. Perfect. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't really know what came over me. I just want a tinted moisturizer. I'm kind of over wearing a full face of foundation unless the look really calls for a full face of foundation. I actually think I have pretty nice skin aside from my hyperpigmentation. So I'm just like, can I have an alternative? Please, like, is there anything else I can wear that will give me the look that I want to? You know, the skin, your skin, but better look, but also will mostly cover up my hyperpigmentation. And I think I'm pretty sure I found the formulation here. So I'm gonna go back in with a second pump just in my chin area, and then we're actually gonna spot conceal, which usually is a complete freaking nightmare for me because, like I said, hyperpigmentation out the wazoo. Who has time to spot conceal all of that? But it's really not that pain in the butt now that I have found a foundation or a skinted moisturizer. Skinted? Now that I have found a tinted moisturizer that, I don't know, it dulls them. It doesn't completely cover them, but it doesn't make them as prominent as they usually are. Do you see this though? Like, my skin just looks like my skin. It doesn't look like I have anything on there, and that was exactly what I was looking for. Now to get into the concealer process. The concealer that I have found that works amazingly is the concealer that every person is using on their hyperpigmentation, and that is from NARS. And I'm just taking, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be it says detail brush on it. I'm taking like a little dome-shaped brush so that I could get the most amount of like pigment, but then also still be able to blur it out. And I'm just going to put it on the areas that I'm just like, you gotta go away. Like, I just don't wanna see you. You are fucking up the vibes and you gotta go. Now, I will say, this isn't an exact match. It is a little bit orange on me, but it's fine. It's good enough. Once I put the powder on my face, it's good enough. It really doesn't matter. I'm okay with it. I'm not complaining. These are just the perils of being a neutral, olive-toned girly. This is just the life I have to live, I guess. And I'm just gonna try and feather this all out to the best of my ability. Like I said, I have so much hyperpigmentation that honestly, unless I wanna sit here for 3 hours, which I certainly do not wanna do, I'm not going to get like the perfect look here. But seriously, it's good enough, and maybe you're seeing it more exaggerated on camera. I can't see right now. Don't have my glasses on. But in real life, nobody's gonna freaking notice, okay? And then I'm just going in with this brush, just has nothing on it. And I'm just using this to make sure that the edges of my concealer are just blended out, like I said, to the best of my ability. This color isn't a perfect match. It's a little orange on me, but it's fine. Okay, now for concealer. Listen, I know that we are used to putting concealer and like directly onto the skin. No, we are going to put a little dollop on the back of our hand. That's honestly probably even too much. And we are going to grab a fluffy brush like this one here. We are going to take the tiniest amount and use that to highlight underneath the eyes. And we're not going to put it right up underneath our eyes because we don't want to have to deal with creasing. That's going to destroy the vibes. But you're going to put most of it just honestly where the light hits your face. That's where you're going to put most of it. And then whatever is left, then you can start to brush that up. Honestly, I even have too much that I'm about to brush up just because I put a little too much product. When I say you want this to be very minimal, very minimal, you want this to be very minimal. Because this is what's going to keep the look looking natural and like a glowy from within kind of look, as opposed to I got on my glow from this makeup girl. Like, this is a very glowy from within. And that's that. You'll see, like, I still have product left on the back of my hand because I really did use way too much on my hand. You need next to none when it comes to the concealer underneath your eyes. Then we're gonna go in with our contour stick. Keeping up with the trend, we are not putting product directly onto the skin. We are going to take our product and a brush, do one of these little motions, and then continue to contour our faces. Nothing heavy. Make sure it's very well blended out. For my nose, I'm going to take my finger because that brush is obviously not small enough for my nose. Make sure to blend those lines in very well. And that is that. And then just lock everything in place with your powder. Now for my brows for this look, super simple, super easy. I'm just gonna take this NYX micro pencil and draw in whatever stray hairs I need to draw in and whatever shape I need to draw in. Just something super simple and easy. Oh my gosh, just kidding. I think I'm out of my brow pencil. Oh. Lucky me, I have another one. Okay, you always just have one brow that's slightly better than the other one. This one's always better than this one. I just can't really figure it out. It is what it is. So because I want my look to be a little bit more on the glowier side, I'm actually gonna go into my NYX palette and pick up a little bit of powder. There's like a shimmery champagne powder in here, and I'm going to pick that up onto my brush. And that's what I'm gonna use to kind of set my under eye. Because it has some of that shimmery effect, when the light bounces off of it, it's just going to create a natural kind of glow. We don't want anything super heavy in this area because once again, we're not trying to create a super matte, full face glam. That's not the objective today. It's just to be glowy and have that glow from within. I'm also going to go into this palette for my powder contour just to kind of, you know, enhance what I already got going on because I just like a heavier contour. That's just personal preference. You do you, boo. Okay, so next I'm going to actually do my lipstick, which is a little out of my usual order, but the reason why I'm going to do my lipstick is because it'll help me kind of determine the levels for the rest of my face. You know, blush, I prefer to do kind of a smokier eye, just only because that's my natural eye look. And in order for me to determine the colors for that, I need to know exactly what shade of red I'm going to choose because red is a very fickle shade. If you don't wear the right shade, the whole look, your face, you will feel disharmony. All right, so first I'm gonna line my lip in Brownie Pie from Rimmel London. And I brought it into my lips a little bit for a slight ombre effect. And then I'm going to go in with the Dafna Beauty Vintage Baddie red. It's very beautiful, cool toned red. And notice how I'm not just rubbing it on. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want it to be thick on the lips. Once again, kind of a natural, these colors are all a part of our skin naturally kind of look. So we want to blot this on. And make sure that it's nice and blended out to your lip liner. Because my lips are a little bit on the drier side right now, I am going to put a bit of a gloss. I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss, and just putting a little bit on top. Nothing too crazy. But see how this look already pretty much has come together? Like, from this point, you can kind of decide how much further you want to go with it. I am still going to do an eye and a cheek just because that's my signature kind of look. But this is very, very simple. So let's take it just a step further. Let's do the eye next because I know that look would kill. Without doing a little extra blush, I know the look will look good with even just a little smokier eye. I'm just going in with one shade from the Dark Renaissance palette from Glam Goth Beauty. This is usually what I do if I just want to do a smoky eye, but I'm not trying to do all the bells and whistle. I'll just take one shade, blend it out really, really well, mostly concentrated on the lid, just to enhance kind of what I already have going on, my dark lids, just enhancing those features about myself. And then going underneath my eye and just making sure everything is blended out. No harsh lines, just vibes. Great. And then I'm going to do just a little bit of black liner. Once again, all personal preference, just what I like to do. And then mascara for my top and bottom lash. All right, see how that just looks nice and glowy. I'm also gonna do one other step to just really amplify the glowiness, and everybody on TikTok has been asking me about this blush combo. So I have taken the NYX Butter Melt Blush in Butter Than Before, and I have taken that and started putting that, you know, where I put my blush. And I'll be honest, I don't really love this color too much on its own. I think it might be a little warm for my skin. Make sure we blend that in super well. It's very, very pigmented, so when you go into it, just, you know, if you're not prepared, be careful. I do actually love a quite heavy blush look. All right, and now that I have that, then I'm gonna go in with the Hopeless Romantic palette from Glam Goth Beauty, and I'm gonna take a pinkish shimmery shade and put that right on top of it. And that's just gonna make the color a little bit more something that I feel like meshes with my skin. I don't know if it necessarily makes it more cool toned or what, but it just looks better on me with them both mixed together. But I actually don't like either shade alone, funny enough. And look, that might be a lot of blush for some people, but for me, I love the look, okay? I love it. Then my finishing touch, which is also my signature, my highlight right on the tip of my nose, and my beauty mark. And this is the finished look. Like, normally this would probably take me maybe 10 to 15 minutes to do. It wouldn't take me that long, but because I'm filming it, it took me a little bit longer. But you'll see this is just a good natural everyday, I don't want to wear a bunch of foundation look, but I still want to give a little something. This is it, you know? I do hope this helps my fellow girlies with hyperpigmentation, a lot of hyperpigmentation. I hope this helps anybody that's looking for a no foundation look. If you have a favorite skin tint or tinted moisturizer, let me know down below because I am curious. I actually did try the NARS one, but the shades just weren't working for me. They just were not working at all, which sucks because it was so pretty on the skin. So if you do have any skin tint recommendations, I'm kind of curious about what everybody else is using. Like I said, this Win Beauty one is absolutely stunning. I think so on my skin. I'm just curious what else is out there. Who would have thought a sports icon has slayed the beauty game, you know? And until the next video, bye.